I'm pleased to announce the latest evolutionary step for independent film festivals and competitions that is truly revolutionary. The Various Artists Independent Film Festival was created for you, giving you, the artists, an opportunity to showcase your talent and creativity in a way that's never been done before. Our festival combines all of the components you love about independent film screenings and competitions with the convenience of mobile streaming and the ease of social media. So if you're an artist looking for that big break, or even a seasoned professional looking to take one more shot, this film festival is for you. Here are some of the differences between us and other film competitions. This festival has no expiration dates for films to be eligible. What does that mean? It means whether you finished your film 6 months ago or 6 years ago. As long as it's completed, it's eligible. We believe your vision, passion, and hard work should not have an expiration date. Now let's say you're still working on your film and it won't be completed until 6 months from now. No worries. This film festival is a year-long competition. What does that mean? It means that we accept submissions in each yearly quarter. Once you and your film are ready, click on the Submit icon and your success story will begin. Please read the rules and regulations thoroughly before submitting your project. All submissions must be under 45 minutes, not including the end credits. We at Various Artists wish you good luck.
Roll sound. Oh, background. Action.
I am a singer-songwriter.
I'm in the circuit. I do a bunch of theater.
I'm an associate professor.
I've been a filmmaker for 15 years.
I saw that you guys are going with the online festival.
I went on Film Freeway and started looking for festivals.
I hear about the VAIFF and one of my friends.
Well, it was interesting when I first went to the website and seen all the different categories, sliding tablets and things. That was much different than other festivals. And it seemed like a well put together festival with a lot of energy, a lot of cool people.
It feels like you're part of a community. It feels like a family.
I think having a community like VAIFF and being part of that now is going to open doors.
It was just awesome to get into this festival.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Various Artists Independent Film Festival. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Zora. I'm one of the festival directors. And we also have Harold Dennis with us. How are you doing?
Man, I love that introduction. I just saw myself going, yeah. It was a fun time last year. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, you're back, so we're happy to have you. So our viewers, you guys just saw the drama category. So you guys saw 4 films. If you guys are around, why don't you comment, let us know which films you liked the best. Harold, what about you?
Well, it's a tough decision.
It is.
Tough decision. There were some great films we had, like we talked about earlier. There was a film that was made in 2 days, and there was a film that was made over years, and some in between. And I'm having a hard time. Why don't you go first?
Why don't we let the judges decide? Let's see who won.
Great idea.
Hi guys, it's Jules Bruff. How are you? Welcome to the drama portion of the awards for the Various Artists Independent Film Festival. I was honored to be asked to be on the jury this year, and all the films I saw had so many beautiful components of story and what it's like to be human, especially living in the world today. So congratulations to every single one of you who submitted a film and who was in competition. I know how hard it is. In fact, I just got off of shooting a feature during the pandemic. It's called Good Side of Bad, and we shot it in 3 different states on a micro budget. So I feel you, I know how hard it is. I'm so impressed by all the work that I saw. And drum roll, the winner of this year's drama award goes to Nadia Jean. Congratulations, the story's beautiful, the acting was excellent, the production value was wonderful. Congratulations.
Yay! Congratulations to Nadia Jean.
It was an interesting film. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'd have to say at the end, it left me wondering, did the husband know, or was he accepting? And so I thought it was mysterious and a great ending. And it could almost fit the foreign film category with the subtitles.
Oh, yes. True.
Yeah. It was a great story. I liked when that cousin came into the bar, and because I was thinking, if he didn't say anything, do anything there, and then went back to the husband, it would have been his word against hers. But then he made a scene, so it was no way that this was undeniable.
That's why we love films, right?
Yes.
So we want to congratulate Enrico Falconi and Sheila Haya with Nadia Jean. So congratulations of being the drama winner of the Various Artists Independent Film Festival. Let's see. Unfortunately, they can't be here to accept the award, so we will virtually communicate with them. But up next, what do we have in the green room? Who's going to help me with yes!
Hi.
Linda!
I've been watching some good films this morning. I got my popcorn. Yum, yum, yum.
Love it.
Nadia Jean was really good. They were all really good.
It's good. It is. It's a strong category, drama. So,
So up next is TV and web pilot. We'll be watching 4 really cool films, and I'm excited to see them.
Awesome. Do we have any of our TV web filmmakers in the green room?
Oh, Guido boys. Hello.
That's so nice. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having us. Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. So I'm glad, okay, everyone's on. Everyone's good. This is good. So before we screen all these TV web pilots, if you want to go ahead and chat with the filmmakers, get a little idea of their films so our viewers know what to expect.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll start with Cancer. How did you come up with that, with the concept? And it was so beautifully shot. Your locations were amazing.
Oh, thank you. So my name is Vatsal Patel. I go by Victor Fuego for the character that's the protagonist. So the story is based off my real life story. So it's realistic fiction. It's not fiction and it's not reality, but it's realistic fiction. So a lot of real life events have been given the form of fiction. And what I'm showing is a unique story of a Mexican / Indian mixed character origin physician who is very naive, living with and raised by 2 females with two very different backgrounds, a Hindu female and a Christian female. So that's a theme that's really not brought out completely in the pilot episode, but it's basically showing his journey in residency. I'm a physician myself. In radiation oncology, so it's based on my residency experience, what I went through, and it's showing how the corporate world in medicine functions and the discrepancy between the ideals of medicine and the way the corporate world functions. So so the idea was conceived in the last 2 months of residency. I woke up at 3 in the morning. Basically wrote 4 pages of single-space document on my Microsoft Word document. I've never acted before, I've never directed before, and I've never produced before, never have done anything related to filmmaking. Within 2 months, somehow everything got arranged. Even the finances were not there. It was very, very tight. But we ended up having a $2 million home for the shoot, a very great clinic, and all the actors that you're seeing are not professional actors. These are people that I knew in the town, that we coached them to act on the camera. And I've never acted, so I graduated on June 30th from my residency. July 12th, I took my board exam, which was the national written board exam, which I passed. And 6 days later, in 5 days, we shot the whole pilot of 27 minutes and 35 actors.
Wow. I feel very underachieved. I'm just kidding. Wow, that's amazing. Wow.
Thank you.
Talk about independent filmmaking, right? I mean, that's what it is.
Yes. So, I mean, things could have been done better, but for the first time, I think I was very lucky to just get it done. And then I moved to Iowa for my first job, and now I moved to California in my new home here.
Oh, do you miss your curls?
I do miss my curls. I do. This is easier to manage, but yes.
All right. Well, Tuan LeBone and Santino Rocklandini, you guys are so funny. Oh my God.
Thank you.
You know, I live pretty close to Tony's Deli.
Oh, do you?
Right there in North Hollywood. I'm like, I know Tony.
Yeah. We had to do that with the quickness, so they didn't call it caps, but it was all good.
Made it work.
Yeah, made it work for sure.
So how did your project start?
I mean, we're both Italian, obviously, and I think that we created the show because there was no other show out there like it, and we had a lot of fun making it. So we were just hoping people have as much fun watching it.
Oh yes, I like the weather scene. Was really funny.
Oh, yeah.
The second guy was like it's my kind of humor, so I really enjoyed watching it.
Well, thank you.
He's a good dancer, so we found a way to put it to a good use.
Yeah, for sure.
Very nice. How did you find your director?
I mean, I've actually known him for 10 years, and it was the first thing he ever directed, and it was kind of it was a cohesive effort. We all had insight on it, and I mean, he just, he didn't really know what the project was when we started, but as we gradually filmed, he kind of realized like, okay, these guys are a little nutty. He had fun doing it. We had fun, and we're actually in the process of shooting the next episode. Hence my mustache right now.
Okay.
Shooting today, yeah. But yeah, thank you for watching it and enjoying it.
Yeah. How do you come up with these, like the episodes? How does that process work?
A lot of things are a drawback of maybe something comical in our regular lives, and then we'll exaggerate it. And this guy's a great writer, and together it just kind of formulates whatever idea we want to do for the day, and then we'll write down a good idea and see if it works, see if it doesn't work. We really just have a lot of fun, and then the ones that feel the best to us are the ones we stick with, I think. But that's pretty much it.
Wow. I have a question. So you said the next episode. So is that episode 2 or okay?
Yeah. So we have 10 episodes planned for the season, and they're pretty much already written. So yeah, this one features some cannolis, some more movies. What else is in
We're getting better at editing too. So
it should be fun. So yeah, we have fun doing it, and that's basically why we keep doing it, because it's just such a blast to do.
Yep.
Awesome.
Have you guys worked on other projects together besides Guido Talk, or what's your?
We actually randomly met on the movie Ford versus Ferrari like 2.5 years ago. I think they found every Italian in California to be in that movie. There's not that many of us. So so that's how we met, and that's also how we met our weather guy. Yeah, he was fun. but yeah, like this is pretty much the one project. We're writing on some other scripts right now, but this is our main focus at this point.
Good, very good. I also have a question for Batzel.
Yes.
So, what about you? So you have this cancer. Are you planning on, more episodes? Or are you working on other projects? Tell us a little bit.
Yeah, so basically, yes, I have other episodes. The ideas are there. If I have to write them down, it wouldn't take very long for me to write. Because it's basically all the episodes are going to come out of this story that I have lived myself. So my mom and grandma, they lived with me. I was the primary caretaker. My dad died when I was 10. So all this entire storyline is there if I were to complete the entire episodes, like all the entire series. So this could be made into a series, and it's very unique in that the clinic that I was working in San Antonio, Texas, that was very Mexican heavy clinic. So although I'm of Indian origin, I learned a lot about the Mexican culture. And as we know, in US, there is a shortage, but a need with the changing demographics of more Mexican/Indian kind of drama, and that mix is very, very unique. So I hope to, if this ever gets distributed and I have the opportunity to sell the storyline. It's extremely unique, and it would appeal not just to the Caucasians or the African Americans, but it would actually appeal to a youth segment of the Hispanic/Mexican population, which currently in Hollywood or in independent cinema is not well represented. So that was the whole idea of doing this. And this character is a little bit challenged because you have a 30-year-old living with grandma and mom, still a virgin, haven't really interacted with women, and then here is a speculum that is handed over in the clinic to examine a female. So it's coming of age story, like how this character is so naive and how he becomes extremely polished by the time he graduates from residency, and then how then the next story, like if this entire series is done, the next series would be what happens once he becomes the head of the clinic. So that's a whole another level. That would be based off my experience as an attending. So the ideas are plenty, and I'm a very prolific writer. When I have to write, I just sit down and write.
So what's holding you back that you haven't finished writing these episodes, or the seasons, I should say?
Sure. So number one, I was still in residency and I still had to become board certified in radiation oncology, which is my livelihood. I didn't even have a home. So I bought my first home in California. This is my first home ever, which I moved in last week. So I wanted to get settled in life before I carry on with my hobbies. So there was a lot going on, student loans to pay off, which I did pay off 3 months back. So it's really my own story that's being fed into the script. So I can write it. If somebody came to me and told me that, this is a story that we would like, then I'm happy to feed that story with the episodes, with the clinical expertise and the storyline. So.
Well, good. You're determined, so that's great. I also have a question for Marco and Anthony. So after you guys, finish a few more episodes, like, what in your minds, what do you think, or where do you think is the journey for this series? I get it. Oh, everyone wants distribution, but in your mind, is it okay, online streaming, or what's your platform that would be ideal for this?
Yeah, I was tied between two things. Like how Cartoon Network late night have like those 15-minute shows, and you basically just sit back and laugh, and you don't think too much, and something like that. I kind of see it as something that progresses that way. Also, online streaming is fine. If it reaches someone and it makes someone laugh, basically on any platform, for me, I'd be pretty happy about that. In a nutshell.
Very cool. Very cool. And then I'm sure, you guys work together, but I'm sure you guys work separately with other groups, collaborations. Is there anything else that we should, and our followers can see or view your other pieces of work?
Well, we'll probably release like a couple snippets from our next episode, and not wait, for it to be completely done. Like we shot a segment last week that we'll probably post, relatively soon. It's the cannoli bit. That's all I'm going to say. It's fun. It made us laugh, so hopefully it'll make the people watch it laugh as well. But yeah, other than that, Anthony's a great musician, so he's working on his music. I'm writing a couple scripts right now, so we make time for each other to get this done, as well as future projects as well.
That's cool. So you guys post on your social media or YouTube, or so our followers can follow you if they like.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We have a comment from Jenna Cutler saying Quibi might be a good outlet. Have you guys looked into Quibi, or?
No, but I will now.
I think I just got it free on my phone from T-Mobile Tuesday. So yeah.
Cool. Hey,
T-Mobile was good.
Hey, what is what is choms, like CH, like the hat you were wearing?
Oh, chooch.
What does that mean?
A chooch. Well, we say it in the episode. It's derived from Southern Italy. It means a jackass, basically. So like a chooch, like a guy who cuts you off without giving you a turn signal. You're like, oh man, what a chooch. Or you could use the word tunad, like both those words work. But yeah, we'll have more episodes where we clarify Italian translations.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that's what a chooch is. It's your fun fact for the day.
You should. You know how YouTube has those videos where you can learn how to speak whatever any language you want. That should be one of your segments. How do you say this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Guido version of learning words. Yeah, I like it.
Do you filmmakers have questions for each other? Make a film together? I'm just kidding.
Always down to create. Always down to create.
Awesome. Well, I guess we can go ahead. If you guys, just viewers, please comment. Please let us know that you're watching. Check out vaiff.com for any more information of submissions and festival rules and all that good stuff. And, you know, we will obviously be back. Make sure you refresh. Oh, go ahead, Basil. You have something to say.
Sorry. It was always my dream to be an actor. My family never allowed me to be an actor when I was a kid. So before I got into my job, I wanted to make sure that I had somehow put myself out as an actor, even though without any training or minimal rehearsals, if any. So I think through this pilot, wherever it goes or wherever it doesn't go, I fulfill my dream to be an actor. So I feel good.
I know. Did you write as well when you were younger too?
Pardon me?
Did you write as well? Were you a writer as a child too, or just?
I was a writer. I've always been a writer. I'm less of a reader, more of a writer. I used to write in Hindi. I was more like more inclined towards Bollywood, but obviously when you're in US, then you're more inclined towards Hollywood. So that's what it is. I started to write in English, but yeah. So
What part of India? What part of India are you from?
I was born in Mumbai, which is where the Bollywood is from. I was raised partially in US and partially in a state called Gujarat, which is where the Prime Minister of India is from.
Do you sing and dance?
Pardon me?
Sorry, Zora.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you sing and dance? Can we see some Bollywood moves?
I do sing. I actually have what's called in Bollywood a Sufi voice. Sufi voice, it's like a very sweet kind of a voice. I can record something and then send you.
Just do it live, a cappella. Come on, musicians, go do your. Just kidding.
Yes, Mr. Actor. Live audition.
Tamalli mahat, walyohet tebaidan niti alvi hava. Tamalli mahat, walyohet yabaidan niti alvi hava. Okay, that's it. I won't sing.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
It's a very famous Arabic song by Amir Diab. It's internationally renowned song that's been, I think, dubbed into like 14 different languages is what I remember. So anyway, I don't know Arabic, but I can sing Arabic. So.
Well done. Well done. We're getting comments from our viewers saying, great job.
Come on, Anthony. What's your musician? What's your instrument?
Guitar.
Oh.
Guitar.
Do you have one back there somewhere you can play for us?
Or you can check out his Instagram page, and he just recorded a sick solo of "Stairway to Heaven" by Led Zeppelin, and it's great.
What is your Instagram?
It's my name.
Follow you right now. Okay.
Anthony, and then like the dash on the bottom, and then my last name Latona, and then another dash at the bottom.
Okay.
What's underscore? Underscore.
Dash on the bottom. So Italian.
Learn something new every day.
A little dash on underscore.
Hey, you're from the garbage pail, kid generation.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen that already? Like when people watch that episode, they're like, "Is this a real movie?" I'm like, "Man, it's part of my childhood." Great, I love it. But yeah. What about Garbage Pail Kids? Because it's a classic. I mean,
it is a classic. I know. That's what I'm saying.
For all the wrong reasons, but it's
I know how old you guys are. Just kidding.
Old enough.
Great. Well, I'm excited to see your films pretty soon. Any last words or?
No, I mean, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for Thank you for having us. Thank you. It's an honor.
Absolutely. So to our viewers, we will be starting the TV web pilot film segment coming up shortly. I believe it is at 5:15 p.m. Central Time, 3:15 p.m. Pacific Time. Make sure to refresh your browser so you can see our films, and then join us back. Refresh your browser again. Join us back live. We'll be announcing the winner of the TV web pilot, and then we'll have some closing remarks. We also have the special announcement of the production winner grant, or the production grant winner, and who will be winning that. So come back and we'll see you soon. All right, guys. Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, cheers.